Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Grace of Letoile running on PlayStation 5. Oh, that's right, we have a new character. Well, not really a new character, but we haven't used Masut's in our party yet. Are they actually going to kill off Monia? I wonder. High potion. Nectar. Masut seems like a pretty good character. Does a fair amount of damage. God, am I missing a bunch of stuff? Seems like there are quite a number of different directions you can go in this dungeon. Blessing powder. Yeah, I wish you could expand the map instead of having that tiny local map. Like, I wish that map was bigger, but you know, there's nothing you can do about it. All right, because R1 displays the whole map, but not in dungeons. You gotta rely on that tiny little mini map. Great, finally we're at the exit. That wasn't easy. Looking after someone while on the move is a lot harder than I imagined. Yeah, you don't just have to think about yourself, but about that other person too. You need twice as much concentration as normal. Anyway, where do we head for now? Sonoshi Town. It's east from here. East, okay. I'm still worried about Ajin. Let's not waste any time getting to Sonoshi Town. Good idea. You fine with that, Vedley? Actually, you've been carrying Ajin all the way. You okay? Don't worry, Blart. I'm fine. Come on, let's get to Sonoshi Town. Okay, let's get moving then. Is this Sonoshi Town? Yeah. So, finally, we're somewhere we can relax. It feels like it took so much time and we used so much strength just to get here. Well, we had to go through Spezza Cave, well, looking after Ajin. Before that, there'd been battle after battle. So let's get to the end as quick as we can. We've got Ajin to look after, and I guess you want to get some rest too. Yeah, that would be good. Ajin's safely asleep in bed. There's one less thing to worry about. Yeah, it's a relief. Which just leaves Vedley. Misutz and Piash, get some rest. You must be exhausted from the battles in the cave. Leave everything else to me. Okay, thanks. We'll go and get some rest too. Ah. Right then. You get some rest too, Vedley. You fought with the king, and you carried Ajin all the way. And you carried Ajin all this way. You must be more exhausted than any of us. Don't worry about me, Blart. I'm completely okay. Let me stay here just a little bit more. Okay. You don't have to worry. Ajin will wake up sooner or later. Piash said before we went to... Piash said before we went into Spezza Cave, right? Letoiles don't die unless their Sertzes is stolen. Ajin's gonna be fine. You know that, don't you? Yeah. In that case, get some rest. If Ajin wakes up but you collapse, we'll be in just the same state as now. Okay, I get what you're saying, but I'm so frustrated right now, I won't be able to relax. You're talking about your sister, right? There's that, and then Ajin had to protect me. Listen to me, Blart. When I was fighting with King Calorie, I vowed I'd be the one who protected everybody. I've lost too many precious friends and allies, like Stora. But how did things turn out? Ajin had to protect me, and I lost my sister. I really felt how useless I was. I can't protect anyone. People always end up protecting me. I understand how you're feeling. Please, get some rest. If anything happens to you guys, Stora will be furious at me from the afterlife. Eh? Stora? Yeah, just before she died, Stora asked me to look after you guys. You were such good friends to her. I see. Good friends. It makes me happy to hear that. I'm sorry for being so selfish, but just until Ajin wakes up. Ajin. Vedley? Yeah, it's me. Why the shouting? I haven't gone deaf, you know. And you can stop worrying too. Can't you see I'm okay? Nobody's stolen my certs after all. Yeah, I see, but I was still so worried. Anyway, it's great that you woken up. I'm so relieved. Vedley. He's just asleep, is he? Hey, don't shock me like that. I'm gonna be the one worrying. Hey, don't say that. Vedley's been so worried about you. I guess when you finally came around, all this tension flowed out of him and he could finally relax. He really is an idiot. I'm Letoile after all. But I guess he doesn't really think about that, does he? Sorry, Vedley. Sorry for making you worry. Anyway, where are we? And why are you here, Blart? Let me explain everything. First of all, this place is... Calorie, as ordered, I shut her in a guest room. Good. Thanks, Sertzes. Is that really okay, though? I posted a guard, but even so, there's nothing like the security of a prison. There's always the danger she might escape if we're not careful. It's fine. If that happens, it'll just be more fun for me. And anyway, she's an important guest. She'll bring him and me together. Putting her in some dark, dank hole would be an embarrassment to me as a king. Don't forget, Sertzes. Treat her well. Yes, I understand, Calorie. How many years is it since I've been this excited? I'd almost forgotten what it felt like. Thinking about it, letting them get away might not have been such a bad idea. You sound like you're having fun, King Calorie. Achieitz, what do you want? Surely you know the answer to that without even asking. I got everyone in one place, but even so, nothing happened to the Letoiles. How do you explain this miserable state of affairs, King Calorie? To be sure, the setting was better than I'd expected. Given that, I agree that the result was not ideal. However, I, too, have something to say regarding that. And what would that be? The other participants tried to escape too quickly. Having to chase them down is obviously not going to satisfy me. I didn't agree to take part in the battles just to end up fighting against people like that. I'm sure you realize that better than anyone. You're right. There's not much I can say to that. So, are you saying you want me to pay some sort of penalty for that? For the moment or two, yeah, I did think about that, but not anymore. I found a person who can give me a battle I can be truly satisfied with. Oh? And who's that? A youngster named Vedley. Him? Yes, so make sure he becomes able to defeat the other Letoiles. I see. You want him to be strengthened up, do you? Exactly. If he gets stronger, then we will fight again. When we fight again, things should be more interesting. Do you have any problem with that? No, none. My aim is that the number of Letoiles is decreased, after all. I think it's a good plan to go forward with. Achieitz. Or Achieitz. Maybe? I don't know. What is it, King Calorie? If you happen to see Vedley, tell him I'm looking after Monia very well here. Yes, sir. Is that okay, Calorie? Things might not turn out the way you want, you know. That's fine. If that happens, we'll know what he really was like. But don't worry, Maschelle. That's not going to happen. He and I will meet again. I'm sure of it. Damn you, Maschelle. They say you're our father's masterpiece. Well, I don't give a damn. You look down on me all the time, and worse still, you treat me like an idiot. Just wait and see. I'll get the remaining Sertzes, and I'll make you taste the humiliation I had to, only much, much stronger. For that, though, I need to find a new Maschelle as quick as I can. Not someone as useless as before. Someone I can actually make use of. Indeed. It's been a while since I escaped from the king. I should have been able to find a Letoile by now. Those guys who fought so I could escape. I can't look them in the face like this. If things don't change, I'm not even going to be able to call myself a bandit. I don't care how, but I need to find a Letoile and make it mine. He might be promising. I could have him as my Maschelle. Hey, you there. Eh? How are you feeling? Did you get a good rest? Yeah, I feel completely refreshed now. Thanks for making me get some rest. How about the rest of you? Yeah, I'm pretty good. Me too. Great. Hygiene is basically back to normal, and we're in a pretty good state. Yeah. Right. Vedley, what now? I'm worried about my sister. I'd like to go back to Traggy Forest. I want to find out about Monia. Is that going to be too dangerous, though? There's certainly some danger in doing that. It's possible that the king's still somewhere around there. But right now, I guess that's just about the only things we can do. Also, you're not going to get back to normal unless we do that, are you, Vedley? Got a point there. Right, it's certainly not safe, but the situation's completely different from back then. If we're careful as we go, I guess we should be okay. Yeah, I guess so. Let's head back to Traggy Forest then. Everyone okay with that? I'm okay. We were worried about Monia too. Thanks, all of you. So let's get back to Traggy Forest as quick as we can. There's no need for that. What? Father, why are you here? It's been a while, Ajin. Do you want to know why I'm here? Because I have a message for you. A message? Who from? From King Calorie. The message is that he's taking care of Monia. What? So Monia's alive then? Yes, I don't think there's any doubt about that. She's alive. That's such a relief. It's good news, Vedley. So, now we can relax a little. Yeah. You'd do well not to get too happy, though. Why? Monia is being held in Zarma Castle. It's where King Calorie is. If you want to help your sister, you're going to have to get yourselves into the king's fortress somehow. What's more, the king is really looking forward to another battle with you all. In other words, rescuing Monia means fighting with King Calorie again at the same time. So, we need to be strong enough to defeat King Calorie. Yeah, you're not going to have an easy time of things, Vedley. Enough strength to defeat those two? What are we going to do? Well, there's only one way to get enough strength to defeat King Calorie and Maschelle. Well, what is that? It's obvious. Collect the Sertzes from all the other Letoiles. You do that, and it doesn't matter how special Machelle's abilities are. The balance of the fight will be in your favor. In the process, your own strength will be should hugely improve too. You see, collect all the other Sertzes. That's right. And I've got some good information for you. Northeast of this town, there are some ruins. They're called the Lunia Ruins. Chitoria and her Maschelle, Sulliver, are there. Eh? Those two are there? Yes. Just a minute. Achieitz. Oh, is that definite? Yes, it's definite. You doubting me? Yeah. It feels like you're favoring us. I'd say that's pretty suspicious. I see what you mean. Sorry, I didn't explain enough. Actually, what I just told you was a message from Sulliver. What? A message from Sulliver? That's right. Actually, before I met you, I had a chance to talk with him. He asked me to tell you to go to Lunia Ruins. Why us, though? Does he still have a grudge about what happened at the Labushka Ruins? No, I guess it's because Dovar has already got one of the Sertzes. Even one Sertz can make a huge difference to a Letoile's performance. I see, so he's chosen us because we've not got ourselves even one Sertz yet. I guess we're pretty evenly matched. I wouldn't mind accepting his invitation. But it's Sulliver we're talking about. Yeah, there's going to be some sort of trap, no doubt about it. I'd say there's a high chance of that. To be sure, he's not somebody who aims to fight and win fair and square. He doesn't care how he wins, just so long as he wins in the end. If you fear a trap, then you don't have to go. I can just get Dovar to go instead. However, in that case, your battles from here on will become more difficult. Whoever wins, they'll have 2 Sertzes after all. Yeah, you're right. Whether there's a trap or not, in the end, we've only got one option. We've got to go. Yeah, we can't let Dovar and Sulliver fight each other. Right. What's more, we know who we're up against, so it might actually be quite easy. Yeah, when we get into the ruins, we just need to make sure we're on the lookout for traps or surprise attacks. Anyway, the most important thing, those 2 are in the Lunia Ruins to the northeast of here, right, Father? That's right, Piash. So let's head for those ruins then. I think I managed to get them acting in a way that King Calorie will be satisfied with. Right, guess it's time to pay the other one a visit. Actually, she's always running amok anyway, so maybe she doesn't need any advice about where to go. Yeah, I've seen your faces before, you travelers. Oh, I see. You've come from Sheredina village, have you? That means you must have come through Speza Cave, then. Senoshi Town is always full of people who've come through Speza Cave or who are going there. That's why we're good at giving those people a chance to relax here. I guess you must be pretty tired after Speza Cave. Stay here for a while and relax. Aha, the young girl in the red dress there. She's not human, is she? She's like an automata, but there's something a little different about her. She's definitely not human, though. I wonder who made her. She's made so well. It's almost impossible to tell her apart from a human. Impressive. If only I could make something even half as good as that. What? You don't know? You don't know how I can tell that girl isn't a human? Yeah, easy. I make automatas myself. Anyway, you finished? I suddenly feel like building something. Don't put me off. Why does talent have to be such an unfair thing? Have you heard of the guy who made the weapons for the heroes who destroyed the Demon King? Well, he was only about the same age as us when he made those weapons. And what's more, those weapons were incredible. They say that the weapons played a really important role in defeating the Demon King. Since I heard that, I've lost all my confidence. I can't be bothered to make anything. That's not the right attitude, buddy. God, there's always a new weapon, I swear. Should be enough. I don't get this. I don't get this bit. Who are you guys? You want something? What? You're just wondering what I'm doing? I'm deciphering a book of records about magic stones. Magic stones are stones with special powers. Skill gems are made from them. The book of records is really ancient. The writing's different from now, so it's really difficult to decipher it. But the more I manage to decipher, the more interesting it gets. For example, it seems there's a magic stone that can control time. Don't you think that's incredible? Trying my hardest to decipher anything I can find out about that stone, but it's so difficult. I'm not getting very far. Right now, the only thing I know about the stone is that it probably exists. Ah, travelers. Are you going to Spessa Cave? You're going to Lunia Ruins, so you must have already come through Spessa Cave then. The Lunia Ruins are to the northeast anyway. You should make sure you get your strength back while you're here. You can make any preparations you need too. Why is it so hard for me to say right now? If you're going to Lunia Ruins, be careful. There are some pretty strong demons there. You do things by halves and you'll get hurt. The world became peaceful after the heroes defeated the Demon King. Things are different from before. Now you can become anything you want to be. That's why I've been making my daughter think about her future ever since she was just a little kid. Young people now have so many choices. It would be such a waste if she had no idea what she wanted to become. Your mom said you were a waste. What shall I play today? I don't want to play outside. I know, I'll just lie around inside all day. Oh, got a lot of potential. That's how every parent of a stoner kid feels. So much potential, and it's like, yeah, I'll just lie around all day. Slurp slurp. Another peaceful day. Tea tastes so good on a day like this. The old king died young, you know. We were all worried when Calorie became king. I mean, he's not even 30. Everyone was asking themselves if the king would be okay, but we didn't have worried. King Calorie is strong and intelligent, and he's got such charisma. From what I hear, he's great at everything he does. We're only blessed with a leader like him once every century. Yeah. Thinking about it, we're led by such an incredible man. Yeah, you know, not good for personality, but, you know, seems like everything else is okay with him, I guess. So we're going northeast. He shouldn't have much at all, really. Give him anything. Well, this is the first time I've been able to use him, so. Oh, I shouldn't have all our stuff taken away. What the heck? So, here we are. These must be the Lunia ruins that Achieitz was talking about, right? They don't feel like ruins at all. Don't worry, Vedley. Look over there. Ah, I see. Yeah. These are the Lunia ruins. So, Sulliver should be inside. I guess so. Let's not waste any time then. Nothing's gonna happen if we just stand there. Right. Right. But let's make sure we don't fall into any trap of Sullivers. There's some fairly open spots, but we can't afford to take any chances. He might choose an open spot for a trap, hoping we won't suspect anything. Good point, Massuits. So let's go. We need to be careful of Sulliver. Oh god. What like a confusing mess of lines. Now you really depend on that mini-map in order to even see where to go. I think they need some black outlines or something to show cliffs a little bit better, or to show, you know, areas of elevation. Yeah, just like maybe just even a larger variety of colors, you know, things that are higher, lighter tones, and things that are lower, or darker tones. Yeah, like you couldn't, just by looking at the main map, you really couldn't figure out a good way to navigate all this. It just all blends together. I guess the Sulliver set a trap. It's going to be somewhere around here. Yeah, around here seems like a fair bet. There are more blind corners here than back there, too. Yeah, that's right. I guess this is where things are going to start. We need to concentrate even more than before. Yeah, we need to be ready whenever the attack comes. Right, no slip-ups. No slip-ups then, okay? What's this? Oh my god! Vedley, Ajin! Already screwed it up. Ah, that hurt. Ajin, are you okay? You're not injured? No, I'm okay. What about you, Vedley? I'm okay too. The fall was pretty painful, though. I never thought there'd be traps like that. Hey, Vedley, you okay? Answer me. Eh? That's Blart's voice. Hey, Blart, we're okay. Okay then, great. Vedley, is there a path there? Eh? Yeah, there's a path that looks like it goes further in. Great. Just wait a second. What? Why'd you jump down? How dangerous is that? Not dangerous at all. You fell down here and you were still okay. Yeah, I guess so. But did you need to come down here, Blart? We could have just gone into two groups. No, that'd be dangerous. We're up against someone who's gonna use surprise attacks and traps. The more we can move around as one group, the safer. Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, let's go then. Or let's go on then. Of course, we've got to look for Sulliver, but we need to find a way out too. Right. Blart gave me a real fright when he jumped down like that, but I guess he's right. It's dangerous to split up. Yeah, he's right. Anyway, let's go on. Yeah. What's up, Vedley? I just remembered. I never said thanks to you for protecting me before, Ajin. What? This is perhaps a strange time to say this, but thanks, Ajin. If you hadn't protected me, I'd have been done for. No, don't worry. You don't need to thank me. My body just sort of moved on its own before I'd even realized. But even so, you still helped me, right? So I'll say it again. Thanks, Hajin. You're welcome. Your body just moved on its own, did it? Huh, you sound like me. Even thinking back on it calmly now, you acting like that, Hajin, was a real surprise. Yeah, to be honest, I was more shocked than anyone. I never thought that Stora's death would affect me that much. I guess that must have been why my body acted on its own. I don't know why. I sort of got the same sort of bad feeling as when we were with Stora. I never want to feel that sadness and sense of loss again. Yeah, I felt the same. I don't want my friends to get hurt, and I don't want to lose them. Right now, that feeling is much stronger than wanting to get my parents back. From now, no more losing. I'm going to rescue Monia, and I'm going to take the lead. Yeah, let's make sure we get Monia back. Yeah, anyway, enough talking. Let's get moving. Laura's going to be waiting for us. Okay. Look at these. I mean, the creature designs are actually really good too in the game. They've got a fair amount of variety. Kind of like classic takes on, you know, this world's version of the Tolkien-esque monsters. I'd say if this was like a Super Nintendo game, I'd be really, really impressed, you know. It's certainly, you know, kind of aiming for that genre or that time period. Can't believe she just bit the dust. She's got like no constitution. And I'll just check. Drop of time. We've walked for miles. There doesn't seem to be a way back to where we were before, though. Right. What's more, we've not seen anything of Sulliver, and it doesn't feel like he's going to show up. It's a bit late to be asking, but is he really... Hey, watch out! That attack was Sulliver, no doubt about it. Yeah, and he showed his face at last. The attack came up from up ahead, right? Yeah, let's go. Sulliver. Ah, it's the first time we've met since the forest, right? So happy to see you again. Don't talk garbage. The only thing you're happy about is that Ajin and Piasha's Sertzes haven't been taken by Shesto. Yeah, of course. Without you guys as food, I couldn't even defeat that woman with the skies, let alone that monster-like war-crazy king. You're just the same, though, aren't you? Of course, you like to think you're different, that you're a man of justice. But without me, there's no way you could go forward. So deep down, I guess you're happy, just the same as me. Isn't that right, you snotty brats? Tough luck, though. There's no way you're gonna win. You come all this way wondering all the time when you were gonna be hit by a surprise attack from me. But there's a limit to how much people can concentrate. I guess you've already mentally pretty exhausted. Damn, so that's why you made us come all this way. Yeah, you understand me well. I used you. If you were in top form, it'd be difficult even for me to beat you. But now, with you exhausted, it's gonna be a piece of cake. I'll kill all 5 of you together. That nasty little surprise for us back there. And now this? You don't play fair, do you? Of course I don't. Traps, surprise attacks, hostages, betrayals. What you call unfair, I call wonderful. That's what this world is all about. Survival of the fittest. Winner takes all. Fine words mean nothing if you lose and die. That's the truth of this world. I've been around death ever since I was a kid. I learned my lessons the hard way. Clean fights mean humiliating deaths. Sulliver. So, I never fight clean fights. I don't care what dirty tricks I use. I fight to win and I fight to survive. I'm never gonna let myself be shamed and humiliated. Never. But there's no way to go against time. As time passes, I can feel myself getting slowly weaker. That's why I need Chitoria's power. I need the 6 Sertzes for a miracle of time. If I can stop my body aging, I won't have to fear old age or even death. Chitoria, it's time. Get ready. It's time for them to die. Understood. Yeah, what do I have anymore? I mean... a large amount of damage, I really mean it. Oh boy, he does a lot more damage nowadays. Ajin. Yeah. Maschelle, sorry. How? How can this be? It looks like we won. Huff puff. Yeah. And finally, we got our first certs. Right then, Ajin. Yeah, time to absorb it. How is it? You feel different? Yeah, suddenly I feel a whole lot stronger. So, now you're the same as Dovar. Yeah, so all we need now is to get back. Right. I guess we'll be able to get back if we take this path. Yeah, we've not been that way yet. Right, I know we've been fighting, but this is no time for resting. Let's go. Good idea. I want to get out of here as quick as possible. Then it's that it's decided then. Let's get going. Yeah. Everybody all was saying yeah. I was like, okay, great, fine, thanks. Stingtail, huh? At last, we're finally out of those ruins. Yeah, feels like so long since we saw the sun. So, what should we do now? We need to go after Dovar next. But we don't have any information about her right now, which makes it difficult to decide what to do. So, how about we go back to Senoshi Town? We can think carefully about our next move when we get there. Good idea. You okay with that, Aijin? Yeah, it's a good plan. So let's go back to Senoshi Town. Okay, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You've been watching Grace of Letoile running on PlayStation 5. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.